Hello, welcome to our threshold prototypes for the Crypto Bros group, which consists of Jeff, Joe, Lale, and Nigel. What you're about to see is what a new user would see when they are joining the Threshold DAO. Here you can see our welcome screen. And here within Discord, which is the main platform that is used by the Threshold DAO, you can see a little about area for our new members. Here, you can pause the video to read this brief script about Threshold. Once the new user has read about Threshold, they can click to get involved in a redesigned Discord site to access a new supportive Notion site. This is that Notion site. Again, it says, "Welcome to the Threshold DAO, ready to collaborate?" A lot of new users, from what we heard in our user stories, were initially overwhelmed by what to do when joining the Threshold DAO. This resulted in many users sitting back and lurking or just watching instead of participating actively in the DAO. Therefore, we want to help them feel more informed about what the DAO is, how it functions, and how they can get involved. Users can click each of these 3 different buttons to learn more about each guild. Guilds are groups that the users can join and contribute to based around different themes. First is the Marketing Guild. The Marketing Guild's mission and scope will be listed here, as well as some other basic information that they might need. Then we have the Treasury Guild. Here's an example of how some of those documents may be presented to the users. Finally is the Integrations Guild. Again, you can see another example of how the mission and scope may be explained to a new user. In order to join a guild, the Claim a Role option will open the existing Discord bot, which will open up your Discord guild threads. In other words, once you've decided which guild you want to join based on Notion's website, you go back into Discord, where the Threshold DAO mostly lives, and you select your guild. You select your guild by selecting the correct response pertaining to your guild, the correct icon, on this pinned post. The example showed us clicking this middle icon in order to join the Marketing Guild. Now you'll see the Marketing Guild appear on your sidebar. This automatically populates. There's nothing that we have to do on the back end in order to do this. We also wanted to show you an example of the chat box from the lurker and active new user perspective. Here you see in one of our threads, the general thread, a user has asked a question. They asked, "Am I right that the majority of stakers run nodes by themselves?" The Threshold question bot would then automatically flag this as a question based off of seeing the question mark punctuation at the end. This then sends the question to the SME group, the subject matter expert group, which consists of community managers and experienced veterans. The community expert then replies to the user with an answer. They follow up with the user and make sure that the answer was adequate. From the community expert's perspective, here is that back end. So first, a question was asked by the user. The Threshold bot alerts the SMEs or community experts in their own thread that a question has been asked. One of the admin can choose to delegate this to any of the other SMEs in the community. Perhaps somebody answers it right away before it's delegated. Here, an example SME is confirming that they will be answering the question. They propose a question, an answer to the question to the rest of the group. Some do, some don't. It all depends on personal preference. Once the community has confirmed that this is an appropriate answer, the user can go and post it as a response to that original question. Then that SME will respond, confirming that they actually answered the question in the original thread. You can see here as the bot is flagging that answer to the question. The bot then archives that question with its answer for future use. When this question appears again within the thread, the Threshold bot can automatically answer the question without having to reference the SMEs.